Hey, this is Mass Sex with a brand new Bleach Soul Reaper video, and I wanted to talk about the Seireitei Duel. Why do I want to talk about that? Because this, to me, is one of the funnest areas that is part of this game because it's live. Team versus team. You can turn off your auto and pick where you're going to hit. I just think it's a really good area, and also it's got great rewards, okay? They're putting in the harder to get characters in here, so it's worth your time, even if you don't get up the ladder too high, to at least keep getting these medals so you can pick up some characters that maybe you wouldn't be able to get in other ways. So let's talk about it. I mean, it's straightforward. It's 6-on-6. I'll have some gameplay in the background. But one of the most important things that you have to really consider is every 5 matches, you basically get to choose, let's call it an effect. On the screen right there is Full On Fire 1, increases initial Hueco by 20 as battle starts. You'll get a choice of 3. Now, in the limited time the game's been available, I've been testing which work better than others, and I can say whenever I deplete my own Hueco, I have a much harder time, and it really has become a detriment more often than not to decrease my Hueco to get more in second, third, and fourth match. Why is that? Because your opponent, if they're either adding to their Hueco or taking away from yours, you are really at a bad position. So for right now, I highly recommend only picking ones that either give you more Hueco or take away your opponent's Hueco. Those two, I haven't been able to decide which I like better, but as of right now, I definitely would not touch anything that you are intentionally taking away from yourself to give yourself more later. I just have not found it to be a big enough positive, because these matches are fast and furious sometimes, and your opponent, if they come out swinging hard on you, you're just behind too much of a deficit. And why is that? Well, right now it's clear the meta is really based around effects: poison, freeze, fire, etc. So you're getting chipped away all the time. And if they're hitting you on top of it, you're just getting too depleted too quickly. And even when the battle effect, and you should always pay attention to that, each day there's a new battle effect. Like right now it says grant additional 20% defense for the entire team. Some of the video footage you're going to see, it was an increase in HP. So based on what it is too, if it's just attack, you're just going to be suffering even worse. An HP increase is going to hopefully let you live a little bit longer, and that might be a better gamble if you want to decrease your own Hueco. But again, from out of the gate, I'm not feeling that right now. I think it has really been too detrimental. So, team setups. Well, of course, right now it seems like every time you see somebody, they've got Mayuri. Of course, easy to get, poison, rejuvenates. Just an amazing character for everybody right now. Early game, he's just solid. He offers so much. Put him on the front row. Hopefully protects your back row by continuing to keep rejuvenating. He's poisoning. His cost for his ultimate is on the lower side, so it happens frequently. So yeah, great character to use in this type of gameplay. And again, based on what you have, more effects could help. Of course, if you got Yamamoto adding fire to poison, now you're double chipping away on them. Gin, of course, can help out with a little bit of the poison. If you got anybody that can stun or freeze, like Toshiro or Rukia, that they both can freeze, you're at least stopping your opponent from hitting you. And if you can freeze the right characters, i.e. their Mayuri or somebody else, then you're preventing them from poisoning you more and you taking more damage. Of course, right now we all are kind of using a lot of the same characters. So, of course, Soifon is out there. She does a great job because she's a single hitter that just can blow through particular characters. So, to me, she's a no-brainer, especially if you have her built. Everything else, you're just going to have to fill in the pieces to what you have. You know, getting your front line as tanky as possible is going to help to a certain degree. You know, putting anybody that's truly offensive on the front line is risky because they're going to probably fall first. I do put Geen on the front line, but more often than not, he's one of my first characters to go. Now, you can supplement that in other ways by going the mod soul route. And if you're working on your mod souls, it's really smart too. It will help you in a lot of aspects of the game. But the easiest one to build, that's the first one you have, of course, is your HP. So it does the front row first. So if you are working on that, that can give you a little bit more of a boost to your HP on your front row, which will help you in these types of battle situations, really help you in all aspects of the game. As it gets more advanced, of course, you have defense, you have attack, and you have speed. Speed is going to be king in the long run, but it's the most difficult to build. But the rewards are really good in this. You're going to get gold, you're going to get diamonds, you're going to get some boxes. Mattering on where you place, you're going to get, here we'll go ahead, medals. I mean, even if you're 50 to 100, you're getting 100 medals, okay? And the shop, it's only 500 medals for 10 Kenpachis, for instance. Yeah, it's a lot, but if it's the only way you're gonna get the character, then just play this each day. And if you don't really worry about that, then of course other characters that are SSRs are less. So you're going to be able to redeem those much quicker to maybe finish off other characters, from a Soifon to a Geen to whoever. So it's definitely worth playing, and I think it's a lot of fun. It's nice to have that real-time aspect. And trust me, I mean, if you've been watching in the background, some of these matches, I've got my ass whooped enough. So yeah, so just take it with a smile, a grain of salt, learn, and see what works for you and who you should be targeting. I can say when I use auto, because I can't pay attention, I lose more than I win. But if I turn off that auto and pay attention, then I usually do better. So keep that in mind if you haven't been doing it manually. But yeah, the Seireitei Duel, I really like it a lot. I hope you do too. Hope some of those hints and things I suggested work for you. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.